bulan Ogos sebelum satu hari merdeka, di mana di negeri Selangor kita telah adakan march past dan juga meraihkan merdeka untuk negeri Selangor. Polis patutnya tidak terlibat di dalam permainan politik UMNO Barisan Nasional. Kerajaan negeri Selangor melahirkan rasa kecewa dengan sikap polis kerana menghilangkan diri mereka dalam menjaga keselamatan orang ramai dan pemimpin-pemimpin kerajaan negeri, adun-adun serta ketua-ketua jabatan agensi kerajaan semasa sambutan merdeka peringkat negeri Selangor yang diadakan pada 30 Ogos 2012 yang lalu. Apa yang begitu jelas dan ketara ialah tidak kelihatan kelibat seorang pun anggota polis beruniform di persekitaran dataran kemerdekaan Shah Alam, walaupun ibu pejabat daerah Shah Alam, Seksyen 11 Shah Alam terletak kurang dari 200 meter dari lokasi tersebut. Bayangkan apa yang akan terjadi sekiranya ada pihak yang tidak bertanggungjawab melakukan provokasi dan kacau ganggu semasa majlis tersebut, dan ketidakan pihak polis yang akan mengundangkan berlakuan kejadian yang tidak diingini. Ini melibatkan keselamatan orang ramai, pegawai-pegawai jabatan kerajaan dan juga kepimpinan kerajaan negeri Selangor. Khususnya kepimpinan negeri Selangor dan kerajaan negeri Selangor telah dipilih oleh rakyat untuk memerintah negeri Selangor. Dan kalau polis tak bertanggungjawab, if the police doesn't recognize the government of the day when it's elected by people in a democratic process, then the police have to answer to the people as to who their masters are and what is their modus operandi in the future as far as security is concerned in the state. Kita mahu pihak polis bertindak secara profesional, berdasarkannya tegas, adil dan berhemah, dan bukannya hanya bertugas sekira program keramaian tersebut hanya terlibat pemimpin UMNO Barisan Nasional dan program-program pemimpin pusat kerajaan persekutuan sahaja. Dalam hal-hal melibatkan isu keselamatan orang ramai, kita sarankan agar pihak polis berlaku adil dengan menghormati prinsipal kerajaan demokrasi yang dipilih rakyat, government of the day, dengan menjalankan tugas tanpa berbelah bagi demi menjaga keselamatan dan kesejahteraan awam secara jujur dan berhemah. Kerajaan negeri sangat berduka cita apabila pihak polis dan Angkatan Tentera Malaysia menarik diri di saat-saat akhir dari menyertai perbarisan dalam sambutan hari kemerdekaan pada malam tersebut. We were informed that the police are going to withdraw from the march past on Wednesday, after they came to know about the change in our plans. But from the beginning, it was an occasion of celebration where all party leaders in Pakatan Rakyat were invited for this parade, including Saudara Anwar Ibrahim, Lim Kit Siang, Saudara Tuan Haji Hadi Awang were all invited. Tuan Lim Kit Siang and Haji Hadi Awang could not attend the function because they already had pre-arranged functions at other places and they had to be there. And Saudara Anwar Ibrahim was invited. Now, I think we have to understand the situation, our position of Saudara Anwar Ibrahim. Saudara Anwar Ibrahim is an elected parliamentarian in the parliamentary system of Malaysia. He is also the opposition leader, Ketua Pembangkang. Now, as a Ketua Pembangkang, as a parliamentary leader, he is allowed, if you look at the constitution or any bylaws written by a democratic system, he is allowed to attend any state functions in any state on the invitation of the states. You cannot say that Saudara Anwar Ibrahim cannot be invited. He can be invited if the parties deem so. His invitation is legal and right. And that is what Selangor state government did, and he is also the economic advisor of the state. And he was invited in his capacity as the opposition leader in Parliament Malaysia, in which in other countries it's actually a ministerial post, to the level of a ministerial post. And in Parliament they have given him a separate wing, separate office, they've got staff and everything else recognizing the position. So I don't see why there is a query now to say why Selangor invited Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim for this Merdeka function, or even allowed him to speak. I think that is the right. Democratically, the Pakatan Rakyat government chosen by the people of Selangor have the right to invite personalities for a function that is celebrating Merdeka as a whole. And I think there is no query about this. But it is mischievous on certain people, especially UMNO leaders, to involve the palace in this issue. From the starting on-go, the whole program was organized by the State Secretariat, under the leadership of the State Secretary. Dr. Kushrin is purely responsible for the whole program, invitations, and also the details of the programs. And every year we have held this program. It is not just we held it this year. And by protocol, the palace is usually not invited because it's a state function. But Tuanku always attends the Friday mosque officially, but with the state officials a day before Merdeka. I think it's mischievous on the part of UMNO leaders to drag the Tuanku into this program. It's very mischievous and driving a wedge between the civil servants and the palace, and trying to drive a wedge between the leaders and the palace. And I think this is very, very dangerous a game played by these UMNO leaders. Kerajaan negeri sangat, adakah mereka menerima arahan on the pulling out of these people? Adakah mereka menerima arahan dari tangan-tangan di atas untuk menarik diri dari menyertai program anjuran Kerajaan Pakatan Rakyat? And I think it is very lame for the CPU of Selangor to give an excuse saying that his men were doing traffic duty. I think they have enough personnel and manpower to send a contingent of 100 police personnel who would be on duty on that day or for the parade itself. And I think the CPO owes an apology to the Menteri Besar of Selangor for what they have done and how they have degraded themselves for this Merdeka March Past on 30th August at Dataran Shah Alam. Ini jelas menunjukkan bahawa walaupun kita sudah 55 tahun bermerdeka, kita sedih kerana institusi keselamatan dan pertahanan di negara ini masih tidak bebas dan terus dijajah, dan pihak pengurusan terus membiarkan dirinya dikuasai oleh rejim political master memerintah di dalam negara kita. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to set the facts straight here and to stop this onslaught by certain personalities in the press, which is continuously now for the past 3-4 days just because they own the press. I think we would have to see the right light of day and understand the facts and speak the truth and let the people know exactly what this program was all about and how it went about. No one offended anybody in that sense or in any intention to bring down any institution. It was done by the state government on behalf of the people of Selangor. Thank you.